Hey folks, welcome to Elevenses. So it's freedom part 2 today, and the freedom of thought is such a huge one and such a massive influence on who you are and who you think you are and how happy you are that I thought I'd devote an entire Elevenses to it. So the problem with this one is that people think it's a bit like love. Yes, you have freedom to who you love, but you can't choose to love, you just fall in love. And the same with thought. You have freedom of thought, but you can't choose what you think, it just comes in your head. So if you feel like that, stay tuned. I'm here to show you that you can definitely choose what you think. So thinking is like an energy stream. And as you start thinking a certain thought, other thoughts that feel similar will occur to you. And if you can catch it in time, you can stop yourself going down a certain stream. After a while, you can't stop yourself, and the energy and the momentum behind it is so fast that you've been washed down the river and you're going to bang into the rocks, and you might as well just relax and wait for it to be over, frankly. Or go to sleep or do something incredibly distracting to take your mind off of it is my only recommendation there. However, if you can get better at this, if you can get better at noticing when you're thinking rubbish, you can stop it more easily. Now, the way to get better at that is to practice it deliberately. So we're going to do one this morning. So I want you to take a minute after the end of this thing and practice thinking something good. Now, the easiest way to do that is to pick something that you're grateful for. And as we discussed last week, there's plenty you can be grateful for. So pick something, the gorgeous sunny weather that we've had endlessly, it seems. The people who you've got locked up with, if that's a bonus to you, be grateful about that. The people who you're not locked up with, be grateful about that. What you get to do today, who you get to see, who you get to chat to, what you're reading, some music that you're listening to. I can recommend Pharrell Williams on this topic. For Freedom is a great tune that gets you straight in the mood. So think for a minute about why you're so grateful about that thing, and talk about it in the present tense and what it does for you, how it makes you feel. And after that minute, just notice what the next thing is that pops into your head. And you should find that it's something positive. Unless you've picked a topic, which has got kind of two ends to it for you, i.e., you're talking about how much you loved, I don't know, a birthday present, and then it makes you think about all the things that you don't have. So try and pick something where there is just one side to it for you. And then as you get more and more practice, this is something you should do every day. I do this every morning in meditation. As you get more and more practiced at this, you'll start to notice when you're off and when you've started to go down a bad thought stream. And they're kind of like, I think of them like as magnetic kind of streams. And as you get near to it, it can just pull you away. And if you're thinking something that's in the collective, like, a breakup or this whole COVID thing, you can see how these thought streams get real energy and power to them, and you get anywhere near them, and suddenly you're thinking thoughts that aren't even yours, frankly. So again, be aware of your thinking. There's kind of like a meta level to it. If you catch yourself thinking something and think, oh, why would I think that? Who is that person doing that meta level thinking? For me, that's a higher aspect of yourself. But even if you want to think it's another brain process, it doesn't matter. Try and be in that thinker rather than the receiver mode, and be a bit more deliberate about what you're choosing to think. Just like your body and your health will change if you choose what you put in it through your mouth, so your mental health and your happiness will change if you choose what you put in it through your thoughts. So that's my advice today. 1 minute gratitude practice starting now. Tell me what you thought about it down in the comments.